Hi, Mike.
Hey, Vandy. Can you
There
hear
we
me?
go. Perfect.
For
How's it
once.
going?
Good, thank you. How are you today?
I'm good. Alrighty, so it's winter now, getting colder outside. Christmas is almost here. How have
It
you been
is.
doing in the last month since I saw you?
Well, I haven't accomplished a whole lot. I'll be honest straight away.
That's okay.
I am looking over some scripts that uh, they also have uh, website that I could go to that kind of follows the script. So that's kind of cool. Gives me some insight to the original uh, production, I guess. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Haven't done a whole lot. I've been busy, busy. I'm sure you have too. It's that time of year.
Hey, you know, we do what we can do when we can do it.
I'm
So
here though. I'm
you're
here with
here.
you
That's right.
tonight. So
That's
again,
right.
taking another step towards voiceover.
Yeah. Okay, so all right. So what would you say is your main goal for this session?
Well, I was wanting to get on Audacity and kind of tool around. It's been forever since I've been on Audacity.
Yeah.
I actually pulled it up. I think it's on a new version actually,
Perfect.
3.1. Since I last opened it. I didn't do any downloads or anything as far as we had talked about getting in some plugins and stuff like that. So, uh, yeah, I'm not actually sure how much use this meeting will be unless you have some direction as far as what you think we should do.
Okay, great. So you're wanting to so are you looking at ACX and Audacity, the recording software?
Just Audacity is
Just
all I'm.
Audacity, the recording software. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's a free DAW that you can use. They also have quite a bit of editing you can do, even though it's more like simplified DAW. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles you'd have with music production software like Pro Tools or Logic Pro, that kind of thing, or um, some of the others out there too. There are a lot of them. So but the thing is, you don't need all of that. I would say Audacity or Adobe Audition, you have everything that you need right there. So, for voiceover. Okay,
Yeah, you and I
so
had discussed last time. I think I brought up that one
yeah,
software. I had it written down, but you said it's not really needed. It's kind of the Studio One or
yeah,
the
right. Studio One would be fine. Um,
but I'm fine with Audacity, but you said that once I get a better microphone, that would make a big difference.
oh yeah, I think so for sure. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I still have all that information pulled up as far as I think it was the Shure. Uh,
yeah. The Shure SM7B.
that's the one. Yep. And
Perfect.
you said I needed a bunch of plugins. Well, not plugins, but oh, let's see, a cloud lifter.
Would just
Uh,
improve the sound.
okay.
You only need that if you need it if um if your audio interface doesn't have a booster, the 48-volt boost on it, then you may not have enough power, is the reason you would need the cloud lifter. But it also just makes you sound better, in my opinion. It's a really good
Okay.
sound combo.
And what was the other thing? You said it would need like an adapter of some sort
Oh,
to use the
it's
microphone.
probably just the cable from the audio interface. So you need an audio interface, and then the cables that you just used in printers work for it, usually the audio interface. So it's just like the same cable you would have used with a printer, which is the USB plus the little like printer plug-in, usually is what they
Okay.
use. So
Okay.
just
I
some
thought you
kind
said
of
it
audio
required a
interface.
special like adapter to plug into a because the Shure mic it goes into a
Yeah,
port of some sort and not so much
right.
a
I might have been talking about the audio interface because you need the mic, you need an audio interface, you'll need a stand for your mic, um, you'll need a mic cable, and you've got headphones already.
okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Maybe
that's
that's what
about
I
what
was
you
thinking.
need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that. it's all a little pricey, which
Yeah.
is fine.
But
I
if
was
you
hoping to
wanted to
get,
get something that costs less right now and then kind of work your way up, I think that what's it called? The Blue Yeti would be the one that I would recommend if you did get like a lower priced one. That would probably be the cheapest option I would recommend. And then the other sets that would still be a little bit less than the Shure that are kind of in between the Blue Yeti and the Shure would be the Scarlet set, starter set, or the Rode starter set would both be good options.
okay. I'm
So,
looking at the blue blackout Yeti
yeah.
microphone.
Hmm.
Yeah, they even sell those at Walmart.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
okay. I mean, Assure's, I mean, it's not that crazy. This one is 359, I think, the one I'm looking at.
Hmm.
Uh, so that's maybe about twice as much as the Blue Yeti. But
Hmm.
yeah. Uh, yeah, because right now, I don't even know. I think you and I discussed this as well. This is just a fee fine or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah.
That's one I've or had, for the longest time since you and I
Great.
last. Did you see it or could you see it? No?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
I know. I took some notes last time too.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that you know, we you're on the right track. It's just, a progression, and when you have budgetary reasons, you kind of work your way up to it, and that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I want the better stuff because, like I said, I want to try to eliminate as much background noise around here. And you said that sure does a
Yeah.
really good job of that.
Right. Yeah. So I do like that one a lot for home recording.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't done much in the way. I haven't the sound booth thing. I haven't tinkered with any of that. I just,
That's
yeah, this
okay.
is a little
You've got
bit.
the knowledge at least. You're like, okay, I'm on my way.
Once I get started, yeah, once I get my feet back in the water, it's just, yeah, it's trying to find the time and find the motivation and stuff like that, and you know, uh, it's all what I want to do, I guess. I do like to do voiceover type stuff, but then it's such a commitment too. It's
It is,
really
yeah.
once you get going, you can't really rest on your laurels, I guess. You
Well,
know
once
that
you're
better than
committed
anybody.
to
I'm
a
preaching to the
project,
choir, but
right? You're committed to a project, so it's like, okay, now I have to actually, do the project,
exactly.
do what I've agreed to, and complete my contract. I did have one this year. I just bit off more than I could chew. So I did have one contract that I ended up being like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let this one go just because I just was like, hey, I'm overloaded. So if you can bump the date back, great. But if not, then I'm gonna need to, focus on some other projects that I accepted first. So I was like, I'm not gonna complete it by the end of our, date that we had set. And so I had one this year that they ended up saying like, okay, well, go ahead and use somebody else. But I think just honesty is great, and telling
Oh,
people where
sure.
you're at is important.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. Then they were probably thinking, why did you, I guess, even audition? But
Oh,
if they had,
I mean, I
or
audition for a ton of things, but I usually try not to accept, more
oh,
than I
okay.
can do. I just ended up like, I think getting sick, and I just was behind, and I was like, eh.
Yeah,
So if they had
yeah.
had more flexibility, I would have been happy to do it, but I would have needed like a week longer. And they were like, yeah, we really need it by this time. So I was like, okay, no problem. So they went ahead and went with somebody else. So, but it
Huh?
happens. I mean, that's life. I feel like that really isn't that unusual. Like if you're a singer, you're going to have times when you get sick, or when, people have emergencies pop up, they'll have other things going on, and that's okay too.
But I know it's good to, at least make a few submittals throughout, the
Yeah,
course
right.
of a month, I guess, maybe even,
Yeah.
let
Hmm.
alone, week by week. Uh,
Oh yeah, I try to submit pretty much like daily, so at least
well,
a
see,
few.
that's the
So
thing. And I think when I quit or when I, last uh, was doing it, I was doing at least weekly submittals, at least.
yeah.
I would find a day out of the week where I would sit down, be it a Saturday or what have you, and then just try and crank out a few auditions, put something onto Audacity and then submit it somehow through whatever website. And
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been so long since I've even had a chance to do that. So, but yeah, I mean, just by getting back in touch with you, I think is a step forward in the right direction because I do want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just again getting myself motivated, and I don't want to waste your time. Right. I don't want I don't want us to sit here and just, stare at each other on Zoom meetings. Uh, but yeah, that's kind of where
Yeah.
I'm at.
So that's all right. I think you're in a good place. So are you right now, are you feeling like you're not sure if you want to be auditioning regularly because you don't know if you can commit like the amount of time? So how are you feeling about that? Are you wanting to do more skill building or like really dive in?
Well, I think I do need a lot. I don't know about a lot, but I do need to practice. I do need to sit back because just reading over these scripts right before you called, um, I felt comfortable with,
Yeah.
but I know it's like riding a bike. The more you do it, the
Yeah.
easier it gets.
Right.
And I had kind of forgotten. That's why I had to kind of refer to that video that was attached to the script just to see what the actual narrator sounded like. And yeah, I
Yeah.
was, it's just one of those things. I stumble over my words,
Sure.
and
So we
uh,
need to be practicing again. I think too, thinking about always having a good current representation of where you're at with your quality of sound, with your voice, the room that you're in, the mics that you have. I think that's always good too. So I would love for us to maybe just start practicing again. And as we are, let's start recording some clips as we go. And then we can
okay,
pull from those clips and start building more updated reels. So just kind of brushing up on skills, but also putting, a package together to represent who you are and where you are at right now. Um,
absolutely.
so why don't we
And what do you
start
call those? What do you call it? What are those? It's called a what when you have a reel, right?
a
Yeah, yeah.
reel? Yeah. hmm Yeah, but
See, it's
kind of
all
like a
the
collage, a photo collage, but of sound, right? Of your sound clips. So do you want to
they
start
all should
with,
be about a minute. Is that right?
yes,
Or the
they should
whole
be about
thing
a
should,
minute total.
or
Yeah.
the whole reel should be about a minute, right?
Oh,
So
the
you,
whole reel should be about a minute. Yes. So the
yeah, yeah.
clips can be longer, but then you're going to take smaller chunks of the clips and then, roll them through. And I would say the least amount of clips I'd put on a single reel would be probably three. Um,
Let me see
but
if I
I think
can't.
you could put up to like six.
Let me see if I have something I can dig up real quick and send over
Sure.
to you just to. Da, 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 da. $4.29. Thought I had a reel I had made a commercial reel.
Yeah. Are you finding
Uh,
some of your older reels that we had been working on?
yeah, these go back to 2022. Oh wait,
Nice.
yeah, I know. There it is, 1/16/2023. Commercial VO reel M Miller. Let me try attaching. Can I just drop and drag into a
Yeah.
conversation into this? Okay.
hmm
So if I go to chat,
Yeah, I think you can.
Yep, there it goes. So just hit send. Might take it a second to upload.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, so
haven't
we
even
can kind
listened.
of
I so
listen back to your old one,
I've exactly.
see where you were
Maybe
at
see where what
then.
right.
Do you know, does it say like when, like what the date was that this one was from?
One let me just recheck. 1/16/23. So January of 2023.
Yeah.
I called it commercial BO Reel and Miller.
Yeah. Yep. It just came through. It is a project file. Could you possibly send the MP3 through instead?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da. That one went a little faster. I'll listen to it on my end as well, just to yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Holy cow. And I thought, and I submitted those things. It's like, geez, I know I could do better than that.
Hey, that's okay. So that just tells us, that's where we're coming from. And we're like, all right, we're going to move forward and get even better. That's great. Okay. But there were some really good moments on there. So, I mean,
Hmm.
I think you should be proud of that. That's all work that you did in the past. And you're like, oh, I know I can do better, but that's okay. We'll work on it. We'll get better. Okay. So, do you want to start by working on commercials, narration, or character voices first?
Let's just go straight commercial.
Okay.
Yeah, for now.
Sounds
I
good.
mean, that's I wish well actually I do have a scanner. I could send you, let me make a scan of this real quick. Send it
Sure.
over. You
So I
can
just put
follow
a link in
along.
the chat of a PDF that has a whole bunch of practice scripts in it, and most of them are commercials. So,
Oh, cool. I'll just use that then.
yeah.
I'll stop scanning and do this.
So I want you to look through, they have like a table of contents first. So look through and see if any look interesting to you, like fly fishing, Folgers, coffee, Geico, Habitat for Humanity, Honey Baked Ham, Hotels.com, John Deere, Live Right, Lottery, Walt Disney World, Panera,
Runs the gamut.
Reebok. So yeah, so YMCA, Sprint, Tai Chi, Travelocity, banks,
Well,
Weight
yeah.
Watchers, restaurants. Yeah. So
Holy cow.
yeah, so which just pick one that looks interesting to you.
Okay, I'm
I think you
gonna.
can just click on it in the table of contents and it
Oh,
bounces down to wherever that one
okay.
is.
So page 41, script 41, John Deere, not enough time.
Okay, so go ahead and take a second, just read through silently first. Just kind of get a feel for how it's going to go. And then after you've kind of, mentally processed it, we're just going to do a read through. So this one is just your regular voice, no bells and whistles.
Huh? So looking at the script, it says a John Deere one family, or is that I? It doesn't matter, I guess, really per se. But
I think that's like the type, maybe a John Deere 1 family
okay,
tractor with
okay,
quick park. I think it's like the kind, and then like
okay.
iMatch, quick hitch, auto connect, drive over. I think these are like names of things. You can own a 1E subcompact tractor. So I think
Okay,
like they're saying the type of tractor.
okay. So just read through in my normal voice.
Yeah.
If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere one family tractor with quick park lets you attach and go. One match quick hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice. Okay, good. So off to a good start already. So the next thing I want you to try is I want you to think about having a little bit more flow to it. Think about the air moving through, making everything really smooth and connected. Think about the phrasing. So where are the commas? Where are the periods? Where does a phrase start and end? So let it carry through and then have a lift, a disconnect, and you take a breath and then you carry through to the next one. So it's like this is
Okay,
a
yeah, I didn't
connected thought, breath. This
even.
is a connected thought, breath. Yeah. So observing the
Okay,
punctuation and thinking about the phrasing.
okay. If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere one family tractor with quick park lets you attach and go. iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $199 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice.
Is that better?
Yes.
Somewhat? Okay.
Yes. Very nice. Okay. Lovely. All right. So then, if you were going to maybe say one thing you felt like worked well there and one thing that still needed some work, what would that be?
Da, 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 da. I didn't like the way I said John Deere. I don't know.
Okay.
It's something just in my head and my mouth just didn't feel right.
Mhm.
Uh, Learn more at your John Deere dealer. I guess I need to exercise my mouth muscles a little more.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the right enunciate. Well, I enunciated, but I just didn't do it how I thought I would, how it should sound, I
Yeah.
guess.
Hmm.
So if time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere one family tractor with quick park lets you attach and go. One match, iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love. So it takes less work to do more. So it takes less work to do more work. iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love. So it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower. Auto Connect Drive Over. That's a weird phrase. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck. Done. Auto Connect Drive Over, because it's a question mark. It's ellipses and then a question mark. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck. Done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. I felt a little more better about that one. My mouth was a little more flexible.
Yeah, good. I agree. And I thought your tone was better that time.
Okay.
So very
And it usually
nice.
takes a couple, three, four times before, yeah, I finally start getting the feel for the script, maybe.
Yeah, that was really good. Okay. Um, so then let's see.
I'll let
Let's
you pick one.
do, yeah. Um, okay. So let's try go through it again. And this time I want you to think a little more of the peaks and valleys. So the ebb and
Okay.
flow, that it's not so level, but it maybe goes up on one phrase and then it comes down on the next. And then maybe we have a longer phrase, so it goes up and it comes back down, right?
Okay. Just add some because I know listening to some of these commercials,
Hmm.
the standard nowadays seems to be just like a conversation, like somebody's talking in their normal voice,
Yeah.
um, which I don't know how well that works for me, but it just doesn't feel as natural when I'm trying to lilt and, you know,
Yeah.
peaks and valleys, but I'll give it a whirl.
Okay.
Sure. If time is infinite, why are there, if time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with quick park lets you attach and go. What iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice. Very
Was there more of a?
good. That was
Okay.
better. Good. So now I
Okay.
want you to play with pacing a little bit more. So we're going to think about one phrase maybe going a little bit faster. And then next we might slow it down a little bit. And then the next maybe it speeds up again. And then we might slow down on another phrase. And this keeps the audience never really knowing what's going to happen next. It keeps them
Okay.
on the edge of their seat. All right, let's try it.
If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with quick park lets you attach and go. iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. Is
Nice.
that
Yes,
okay?
very good. All right. So then let's try. We're going to go through it again. And this time I want you to think about the pauses. So allow yourself time between the pauses. Okay?
And the pauses being what? Just the punctuation,
Yes.
or
It also could be ones that you add in for dramatic effect, or maybe a pause when you have a really long run-on sentence and you just need one. Find a place where it kind of makes sense, like before a prepositional phrase, for instance, or where you have an and, something like that.
okay. I'm just going to highlight some of these words as I go through,
Sure.
just to let me know where to kind of pause. All right, I'm going to give this one a whirl.
All right.
If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with quick park lets you attach and go. iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $199 or for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice. Very good. Okay, that was good. All right, the next thing I want you to try is I want you to think about what is the most important word to emphasize in each, when you look at it, what in each phrase, what's the most important word to bring out, right? So, in that first phrase, if time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? Right? So, and it can change. You could do different things. If time is infinite, right? Why is there never enough of it? So you can pick whatever word you think needs to be brought out in each phrase.
Okay. In each phrase. Okay.
Yep.
If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. I match
Nice.
Quick Hitch. I match Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck. Done. There's not they're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time. This phrase is kind of weird for me too. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E sub Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice. Very good. All right. So now I want you to think more about strong points of view. So, how do you feel about any of the people, places, and things that you talk about, right? You can also think about things like making a descriptive word sound like what the meaning is, right? So, if it's, let's say it's soft, can I make my voice sound soft or sharp? Can my voice sound more sharp? So thinking about, do I like this person I mentioned or this tractor? Is it a good thing? Is it a terrible thing? Right? And making your
Right.
voice have a little more of the attitude of how you feel about it.
Okay. If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. One match, I keep thinking one. I match Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. So it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over. Auto Connect Driver. Okay, so Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck? Done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. Is that
Yeah,
if
good. All right. So I can tell that you're thinking about it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. These are all just exercises. So now I want you to try, just go through it, follow your instincts, and hopefully some of what we just practiced is going to stick with you. All right. So let's go through it and just follow your instincts.
if time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. I Match Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect Drive Over Mower, this phrase, Auto Connect Drive Over Mower Deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. So I tried to soften it up a little bit, maybe with, you think I'd use like a higher tone? If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere one family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. I match quick hitch. I match quick hitch quickly gives you more to love. So it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck? Done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. Dealer.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to try here is I want you to think of a person that you feel like would read this really well. You know, if you pick like Morgan Freeman, how would he do it? If you pick Tom Hanks, how would he do it? If you pick insert name here, right?
Right.
The Rock Johnson.
Right. Uh, if time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. iMatch Quick Hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Please. Good. All right, how'd that feel?
Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know who I was trying to channel, I guess. Uh, just trying to think more professionally, maybe how, like you said, a professional actor would maybe go about it.
Ah, love it. Good. All right. So then let's try.
I would love to
Um,
put some of this down to Audacity and hear my own playback.
yeah,
So then that
that's what
way,
I was
yeah.
thinking that if we record it, then you can listen back to it. Yeah,
Hmm.
can we try that?
Okay.
So I want you to just, again, just kind of follow your instincts. Let's record it once, and then I want you to listen to it so that
I'll
you
be fine
can
with.
have a different perspective on what it sounds like.
I think I have too much going on in my computer. I don't have enough USBs available. Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
know. Well, let me try.
Like space to save and yeah.
Or well, let me see if this your default microphone. Well, if this is gonna mess up my audio talking to you. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try turn on Audacity. So if I want to see levels, uh, oh, there. Maybe try that. It's been so long since I've used this software. Uh, Playback speed. Yeah, it's not letting me. There, let me pause. Record. Error. Opening recording device. Error code zero success. Click
Huh.
send to submit a report to Audacity. This information is collected anonymously. So it's, yeah, let me try
So
to
one
just,
thing, sometimes if you're not like plugged in before you open Audacity, like if your mic isn't connected before that, then
okay.
sometimes it has a problem finding the mic.
Let me close and reopen. So close, open. Okay. Hello, testing one, two, three.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
That doesn't sound horrible. Okay, so let me record real quick. Man, that's going to be a whole thing just relearning the software,
Oh,
which is
well,
cool.
also they might
It's
have
not that hard.
possibly done like updates or things that sometimes can change a little bit. So,
It's still the same UI. I mean, it's like I still have my play, my record, but yeah, I know there's a bunch of different like effects and stuff. I know you and I always you had shown me, hey, you want to raise your dB levels and mess with the
yeah.
EQ and all that good stuff, but I can figure that back out. So yeah, let me put this on record real quick. And here we go. If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. One match quick hitch. I match quick hitch gives you more to love. So it's less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck? Done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now, you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. Okay, it stopped.
Yeah.
Let's hear what it sounds like. Yeah, I heard some breaths, like where I should have maybe.
So working on more quiet breaths.
Mhm.
But that's something you can also fix in editing. You can minimize those.
So when I start tacking into the red on my levels, how isn't there a way to adjust that?
Oh yeah. So in Audacity, if you want to lower the
Or here, I guess maybe I
gain
could.
level on the left side, you're
Yep.
gonna have the like a little box and it'll have the like slidey dot on a bar. And if you go left, it lowers it. It's like negative decibels. If you go right, it's plus decibels. And it will
Okay.
do more than you think it will. So
So let me or select all, delete. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, so I think I just wait a minute. Okay, playback. Yep, I fixed it. Cool. So delete. And if I already record something, will that adjust it on the fly or will I have to re-record?
Oh
Because I
no,
just,
you'll have to record it with that set.
okay, gotcha. If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. One match quick hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck? Done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice. Good.
So yeah, there's not red anymore. That's cool.
Good. All right, let's listen back and see what we think.
Okay, so how do I share this audio? Do I just make an
Um,
MP3 and send it over to you, maybe?
yeah, I'm not sure. So go ahead and play it and see if I can hear it, and we'll go from there.
Oops. Ah, can you hear it?
Nope. So yeah, export as MP3 and then I'll take a listen to it.
I'm gonna create a new folder, 2025 VO. Okay, okay. Seemed pretty vanilla. Kind of. I didn't really give it a whole lot of oomph.
But, that might be what they want for it. You know? It's like, you never know. So, if you do it and you're like, okay, that's what I've got today, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I know I could do better though. I mean, I could
Right.
make it sound better. It's just more enthusiastic, maybe. I
Yeah.
sounded maybe the plus, I would say it sounded more conversational.
I
And
agree. Yes. I think you did a good job making it more like relaxed, conversational, more casual feeling. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. That might be what
right,
they want,
necessarily.
right?
Right.
So what if we give it a little bit of like a laid back country feel, like you're gonna have time to sit on the porch and have a sweet tea, kind of a feel.
Yeah,
We
I
try
can.
that?
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it like in a country voice, even. Let me
Okay.
file new. Okay. If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere 1 family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. One match quick hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E Sum compact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer. There you go. So I will play that back just to. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not bad for a Southern accent, I think, in my own.
I agree.
It's growing up in Indiana for 40 plus years.
Yeah. So
Uh,
then, um, additionally, then maybe we could try that they're like that it's a little more salesy, like standard commercially, like, a little faster pace, a little bit brighter, a little higher energy. Let's try that.
Okay. Hold on, let me adjust these levels because when I open up a new project, it doesn't save that old
Oh,
level.
got it.
And that's why I tweaked out in the red at the very beginning. And it was like, whoa, what do they like to hear? Like 12 minus 12 dB or something? Isn't that ACX? I know ACX
Yeah,
standards.
I kind of aim for like -6 with when I'm watching the waves. I,
Okay.
I try to keep it not going beyond that.
Gotcha. All right. So more salesy.
Yeah,
Here goes.
upbeat.
If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere one family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. One match quick hitch gives you more to love, so it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck? Done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Nice.
Okay.
Good. All right. Honestly, I kind of like the one that was a little more like laid back feeling.
The first one, the very first one? Or
Yeah.
really? All right.
Yeah. I think because of the script itself, like the whole
Yeah,
point is
it
helping
all
you to
hinges
be
on the
more
script.
relaxed and
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know how, yeah, it's just I kind of watch the car commercials or listen to the car commercials and it's just more totally conversational. You know what I mean? It's not
Hmm.
like it's not as sales pitchy as what I don't think it used to be. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, whenever you watch a YouTube video, every 10 seconds another ad pops up. And I did, and that is kind of where I've kept in touch with VO. It's I try not to skip through those ads all the time. Um, and just to try to get a feel for how people are reading things and, that getting into that mindset. Um,
Right.
but then it also has to do with the video link to the voiceover. So it's, one thing distracts you from the other, sort of, or they both link
Sure.
together. And so, yeah. But
Right.
yeah, it would be nice if there were like a video that goes along with this
Mhm.
just to watch the video to see what they're trying to convey, like what a quick
Right.
hitch is or whatever. But I know that's not always going to be the case, obviously, when you're submitting for an audition. But uh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All
yeah.
right, good. So then let's pick another script that we feel like would be contrasting to this one.
Yep. Da-da. So let's see. That was John Deere. Let's go with it's Target.
Okay.
That's probably a lady speaking though. Hey there, you know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards, the ones the ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices. Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for a free ship. Now this is absolutely more conversational as compared to, yeah, I think the John Deere was more sales pitchy. This is more conversational.
Yeah.
Hey there. You know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards, the ones you save an extra 5% off Target's low prices? Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free, from things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Everyday savings, free to your door. What a great reason to open a red card. Expect more, pay less. Target.
Nice. Good. How's that feel?
Fast.
Okay.
Zippy. I think I went a little, maybe if I slow down just a little bit. So, hey there. You know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards. The Target debit and credit cards. The ones you save you the ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices. Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free, from things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Everyday savings, free to your door. What a great reason to open a red card. Expect more, pay less. Target.
Nice. Very good. How'd that feel?
Better than the first one for sure. Yeah, I just need to slow down, kind of acclimate myself. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's definitely more meant to be read by a woman. Uh,
maybe.
I
Why do
mean,
you think that they might pick a man to read it?
why?
Yeah,
I mean, men don't really shop at Target. I mean, I go to Target every
maybe
once in a
they
while.
do. My brother
There's a
does.
few. There's a few. I mean, I work right next to one, and I go in there on occasion.
Sure.
Uh, but yeah, it's definitely I'd say 90% women, 10% men, which is fine. I'm just, I think a woman would be better suited for this, maybe.
Okay. But why
But
might the company want to have a man do it?
well, because probably they don't have enough male card holders, I would
Okay,
assume.
yeah,
It's
that they want to
mainly
expand, who they're marketing to. Um,
okay, so that's a good reason. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So how should I read it? Just in a normal everyday type,
yeah,
or okay. Hey there, you know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards. The Target the Target debit and credit cards? The ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices? Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free. From things I need to stuff, from things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Everyday savings free to your door. What a great reason to open up a red card. Expect more, pay less. Target.
nice.
Eh,
Very good.
As if I'm just talking to another dude. Something, maybe that's my mindset. Hey
Yeah,
there.
right. Okay. What if, um, what if they are like expanding their store to include more like sporting goods and like car repair stuff and like lawn care. So they're like kind of featuring more things that men like might want.
Sure.
Um, so, maybe they are kind of targeting that in the visuals that you would be seeing.
Okay.
Where they're
That
like,
helps.
you can get everything you need for your family for Christmas. Dads, did you put off Christmas shopping again? Like they could be doing all kinds of things. So, yeah, so thinking about that it's going to be um maybe a targeted ad that they're trying, haha, a targeted ad. They're trying to target more of a male audience. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good mindset.
Yeah, and maybe you can like purposefully make it more like manly sounding. I don't know.
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. You know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards? The ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices? Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free, from things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Every everyday savings free to your door. What a great reason to open up a red card. Expect more, pay less. Target.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't quite wrap my head around. I mean, it just sounds like another credit card commercial,
Sure.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what
Well,
it
why
is.
would a person want a new credit card?
Spend more money.
Exactly. Maybe they get special discounts, right?
Okay. And it does say, yeah, you get 5% off or something when you order online.
Yeah, so lean into that more. Tell me all the reasons why I should want this. What, you've never heard of the red card? Where have you been? You are missing out, you know?
Okay. Hey there, you know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards, the ones that save you an extra 5% off at Target's low prices? Well, suddenly, a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free. From things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Everyday savings free to your door. What a great reason to open up a red card. Expect more, pay less. Target.
Yeah, exactly. So that felt very like standard commercially to me,
And
which
I
I think
felt
is
that,
good.
yeah,
I think that's
it
what we're
felt more
going
that way.
for.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me lay this one down on Audacity real
Okay,
quick.
yeah, and that way you can hear it
Uh,
back.
Joke. Hey there, you know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards, the ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices? Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free, from things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Everyday savings free to your door. What a great reason to open up a red card. Expect more, pay less. Target.
Yeah, good. All right, go ahead and listen back to it and see what you think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I could work with as far as just, hey, I didn't really like that part. I need to enunciate better. I need to slow down, whatever, in these
Right, like
parts.
little parts that you can tweak.
Uh-huh. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so
I
what's
think
maybe one spot that you can identify that you went, oh, that wasn't exactly what I want it to sound like. Maybe I'd redo that spot.
there was one, what was it? Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Just stuff like, because suddenly, I just say things a weird way when I'm not thinking about, well, I mean, it sounds natural, but it needs to be enunciated better, I think.
Hmm.
Also, like just the very beginning, the Target and debit credit cards, the ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices. Well, suddenly, a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free. Yeah, it's just that whole me getting my mouth going in a certain, it's almost, what do you call it, cartoony in a way.
Yeah. I would say too, there can be some spots that you slow down a little bit more and then other spots that you speed up a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah.
So for instance, like If there are parts that are more wordy or complex, I will slow down in those spots or spots where I really want them to remember something like the name of the company or the name of the product that I'm selling, that kind of thing. I'll slow down for that to make sure that really stands out.
Okay. So like now I use my red card for free shipping plus
Yeah.
5% off at Target.com. So that whole
Yeah.
phrase.
Like,
Yeah.
or even like just now I use my red card for free shipping, right? Even just like kind of
Get the free,
stretching on just the free shipping, right? To emphasize that a little bit more.
right? Hey there, you know the red card, right? The Target debit. Hey there, you know the red card, right? The Target debit and credit cards, the ones that save you an extra 5% off Target's low prices. Well, suddenly, a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Dark, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases shipped free, from things I need to stuff I really want. So yeah, I mean, it's just that whole. I see
Yeah.
where the emphasis needs to be, and just in that kind of. Well, suddenly a good thing gets even better. Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no members because that's the whole selling point, right? That whole.
Right.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
that's really the rest of it's just kind of, hey, let's carry on a conversation. But then, yeah, you want to kind of slow that little part down. Well, suddenly
Exactly.
a good thing gets even better.
Hmm.
Now I use my red card for free shipping, plus 5% off at Target.com. There's no membership fee or minimum order. All my purchases ship free. And then from things I need to stuff I really want. See program rules in store for membership details. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So I see what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. Cool.
Yes, precisely. Yeah. Good. So between now and when I see you again about a month from now, what would you say is going to be your main goal?
I'll crank out. Let's see how many of these scripts are the. I'm just going to work on these ones you sent me so we both have something to touch base on.
Sure, absolutely.
And there's quite a few, right? I'm scrolling. Uh, so out of these 80 some odd scripts, I guess, I will try to knock out 10.
Okay. Love it.
Does that
That's a
sound
great
legit?
goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
Awesome.
record them. I'll put my best onto a clip and then we can kind of go from there when we meet next
Hmm.
time.
Nice. I love it. Yeah. And if you want, you can even record some of what you're working on and email it to me so I can take a listen before we get together. And that way I'll have an idea of what you've been working on, where you're at, and kind of how to direct the session before we even get in there.
Okay, I can do that for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Great.
I don't
Good
know.
work.
Are you still at Vandy Inzer?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just send you an email.
Yeah. So if we look about a month out from today, would January 12th be good for you?
Holy cow, the new year.
I know, right?
Yeah, Sunday, January 12th. Yeah,
Yep.
7:45, I guess. 8
Perfect.
o'clock, whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, 7:45 it is. I will see you then. I've got you
Cool.
on the
Yeah.
calendar.
And is this PayPal?
Perfect.
Is that the same one I just used?
Yeah. Yep. I
Okay.
can send you like an invoice request too.
Okay, I have PayPal.com invoice/P hashtag BLP.
Okay.
So is
Great.
that this? It'll get me to the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Awesome. All righty. Sounds good. Well, I'll plan to see you in January. Feel free to email me what you've been working on, and I'm excited to hear it
Yeah.
with some practice. All
Yeah.
righty. So I'll see you then. Have a
Cool. Thanks,
wonderful
Vandy.
Christmas and New
Merry
Year's.
Christmas. Happy New Year to you too, Vandy.
Bye, Mike.